Hi, it's Dr. Veronica here. I just wanted to talk to you guys and offer you something special and have you meet one of my friends. This is a friend who absolutely changed my life. One day, I walked into a meeting. I was with some friends. I said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "Oh, I'm doing some analysis of hand." This is not palm reading, wackadoodle stuff. You guys know I'm into the wackadoodle stuff because I do the medical intuitive stuff. But I want to let you know that I am a medical intuitive today. And I offer this valuable services to people because it was this lady who made me speak up and say that I had this ability to be able to help people by using my clairvoyance, claircognizance, and all those things. So I know a lot of you are interested in this because you always come up to me after my talks. So I want you to meet today Jayne Sanders, Jayne, Jayne. I want you to know that so you can Google her, Jayne Sanders, who's a scientific hand analysis. And it was Jayne who told me that my life purpose was in the intuitive field, not just the medical field, the intuitive field, because before she knew anything about me, she read what was going on in my hands and said, "You have all these gifts. And 5 out of the 8 of the gifts that you have are intuitive gifts." So I want to welcome here Jayne. Jayne's going to talk to us today about the scientific hand analysis and what it can do for you. Now, I know most of you have health problems, but you also want to know that your health problems are related to your social, your emotional, your spiritual. And so how can this help you? You need to know where you're going in life, and you need to have some certainty of where you're going in life. And if I can have certainty after talking to this lady to talk about stuff that a doctor would never talk about, you guys need to know what this lady has to say. So Jayne, welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Veronica. You gave me goosebumps. So thank you for that lovely introduction. And I'm so happy to offer this to your community. You know how much I love you and how amazing I think you are, which I saw in your hands before I even knew you. That's what's so amazing about this. So guys, the science is that the lines in your hands mimic the neural pathways in your brain. Neurologists are getting involved in this, geneticists, because there are similarities in families. But it tells you your innate life purpose, how you're meant to make a difference in the world, and the gifts and talents you have to help you do that. And that's what I saw in Dr. Veronica's hands. And it gives you your purpose in more specificity, more detail than any other modality, because I tried them all, believe me, trying to find my own purpose. And this work changed my life too. It also tells you your blind spots, your tripping points, what's keeping you from that joy and fulfillment and leaving the legacy that you're meant to leave. So it tells you purpose. It gives you fulfillment, permission to really step into and own your gifts, confidence, clarity, peace of mind. Did I already say that? Just this deep joy that, clients call it freaky and life-changing,
Yes.
mind-blowing because of the accuracy. Forbes wrote an article about me and my work. It's that accurate and that life-changing. As long as you take action, it's like anything else.
Yeah. So tell me, how is this different from palm readings? You go to the circus or you go to that fair, and there's people who say, I'm a palm reader, and they take your hands out, they look down, and they read your palms. So how is scientific hand analysis different from palm reading?
And there are some very talented palm readers out there. The roots are the same for both. So there are some similar languaging, some terminology. The 3 major lines are called the same, heart line, lifeline, headline. Some of the areas of the hands use the same words. You would get some overlapping similar information. The key difference is that palm reading is not scientific, and its accuracy is depending on the intuitive level of the palm reader. Whereas with hand analysis, anybody can learn this. It's a database. It's a learnable system that was developed over 40 years and analyzing 50,000 pairs of hands. So the reliability is enormous, and there is no predictive element to it. So if somebody asks me when they're going to meet Mr. Right or Ms. Right, I hope really soon, but I have no idea. And that's not how I want to make a difference. So the only prediction I make is that I don't care how wonderful your life is now. If you take action on the information that's available to you in your hand, it will only get better. Guaranteed.
So tell us, what will it do for me? Because people are saying, well, everybody asks us, what's in it for me? Why should I get a reading? And, so what? Why am I going to spend money to do this? And I'm going to tell you, it was quite fascinating to have somebody who knows nothing about me read me so well and know stuff that was deep down that I've never told anybody. It was absolutely stunning and amazing and gave me courage to move forward. But tell me some other clients that you have had that perhaps you found something or read something, and it's right. When somebody tells you something about you, it's right. Yeah. Give us an example of how somebody has had a life change, a life shift based on their hand analysis.
Well, pretty much, unless you just poke it in a drawer, things start changing anyway. And then I'll just, because that drives me crazy. There's just so much potential. I had, what your example is perfect. It gives you that permission and confidence and courage to step into your gifts, and doing that just changes everything. I had one client who was on purpose, actually, and using her gifts, but she wasn't sure. She was a little tentative about it. And after the reading, which I didn't know her either, I hardly know anybody that I do analysis for, it gave her the confidence that, okay, these are my gifts. This really is me. And she embraced it and just stepped out more powerfully and went from not being able to pay her bills to making 6 figures within the next, I think, 7 months.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, just from her reading. Somebody else, they're changing careers. And some getting into something that's giving them much more fulfillment because they feel stuck and bored. They're feeling that missing hole that's just like, what's missing? I'm supposed to do something different, but I don't know what it is. They have much more passion for life and work. Some people just refuse to leave their work, even though that would probably be better for them. But I'm able to figure out through the coaching afterwards what else they can do to bring into their life to give them that passion that they're missing. So that's a couple of examples. And there's lots on my website, by the way, at precisionwisdom.com. Lots of information about hand analysis, lots of testimonials under the client raves drop-down menu.
Yes. So tell us, if somebody decides they're going to get a hand analysis, what is the process they would go to? Because you say, well, Jayne's in Colorado. You're in Colorado. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in New Jersey. I'm in Canada. I'm in another. How do I do a hand analysis when you're way there and I'm here?
Excellent question. So, and I do have clients in Canada and Europe and all over the United States. If somebody buys a hand analysis, I mail them a hand printing kit. And you just take your prints, mail them back to me, and then we schedule it by phone. And it's a full hour phone. Believe me, it's a fire hose of information, lots of stuff. Some you'll be familiar with, which will give you confidence in the accuracy. Some you may never thought about, but you'll know is right. It will resonate. So you get the hand printing kit, the full 1 hour analysis, a 4-page summary report, a recording of that phone call, and then also a 30-minute follow-up laser coaching session. All that's included in the analysis.
Yes. Now, I would like my audience to specifically know that I told Jayne that she was too cheap, that she didn't invest enough in getting these hand analysis because it really is life-changing. And as a result of that, Jayne did raise her prices. But because you're my audience, because you're here listening to me, we have a special offer for you. And so I'm telling you that this lady changes people's lives. And because of that, she's able to get people to invest a good deal of money in these readings because I'm just talking, she deals with CEOs and people who really want to change. And a lot of people, like she told you about somebody who, before she talked to them, They were barely making ends meet, and they made a shift and were able to leap into what they do. I can tell you, I've had one of those kind of shifts too, where all of a sudden I was not sure, and now I do it. And you guys all know me here because I've been out there and I've been successful. And it was because of Jayne. What a shift, not just in my career, but also in my level of happiness, because I'm doing what I do every day. When I'm seeing people, I'm happy. And my clients are getting results because I'm doing the right thing with the right people. And it's because of Jayne. So the price has gone up, and it's going up again.
Yep.
In a few days. It's going up again. However, Jayne has a special offer for you. I'm going to let her present that to you on what it was and what she's going to offer you.
So, and you can see that in the email that this video is in. And click that link right there, and it will take you to your special, which is only $497. My price is $697 now. $697 for all that I told you, the hand printing kit, the analysis, the follow-up coaching session, the recording, the summary. People charge up to $1,500 for this, and I'm getting there. But right now it's $697. In a couple more months, it's going to be up a couple more. But for right now, through the end of December only, so for the next couple of weeks, through that link on the emails from Dr. Veronica, you will get all that for only $497. So please let me help you. Let me do this for you and help you just take a bigger bite out of life and get that fulfillment and success that you crave and deserve, by the way.
So this is about giving a gift to yourself. You can give a gift to a loved one. Know what steps to take in the new year, because if you plan to fail, you fail to plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. However you say that, you know what I'm saying. And so many people say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change, and they don't have a plan or a strategy, and they have no idea where they're going. You need a roadmap. This is a way to get a roadmap. So I recommend that you consider taking advantage of this investment, an investment in yourself, an investment in your future, an investment for your family, and take advantage of this special offer. So Jayne, I want to thank you. Everybody go to the email, click the link, and get a scientific hand analysis. It has changed my life. It will change yours too.
Thank you, Dr. Veronica. Everybody, I look forward to working with you. Jump on that by the end of December, and I can't wait to change your life too. Bye-bye.
Thank you.